We are at the Pearl. We're right in the parking lot where they have the underpass. It's pretty loud down here, so it's a good distraction for Bryn. We're taking advantage of the cool weather today, so we're gonna hang out over there. Make our way through the shops, the restaurants, and then we'll eventually hang out. Just do some duration where the little grass water fountain areas are at. Grab some lunch, and I'll just give her a chance to chill out and take in her environment. But just like every other time we go somewhere, we are starting in the priming process. We did a morning walk today, a little session 4 corners, so she's nice and warmed up. She's pretty relaxed, as you can see. Hopefully there's dogs down there today so I can see how she reacts to them. Good girl. And it's very, very loud down here. So I want to just keep her calm in that priming process. This isn't the ideal place to take her out day one of exposing her to public, because sometimes it's too overwhelming with all those loud noises and cars passing by. But I mean, she showed me she's pretty comfortable being out in public, so she's just gonna do the priming process right now. And today's video was about the arousal curve and reactivity. So I want to point that out as we're making our way out here. As I see her getting aroused maybe by loud dogs. That's usually what it is, what does it. If we're out somewhere and she sees dogs or it's just getting a little bit loud, she'll have some trouble paying attention to me and actually doing the commands I'm giving her. Good girl. She doesn't really seem to care about all the loud noises down here. She's more concerned about taking a nap. So I'm totally okay with that. Not sure if you guys were able to hear that, but a pretty loud car passed by and Bryn did not react to it. She's doing pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and move her out here with her place caught. And when she starts getting more comfortable and getting used to this. Maybe later on this week or next week, I'm no longer going to bring her out and place her on the place cot because she'll be nice and comfortable by then. Hello, pretty girl. No, sits. Good job. Stay. It's pretty windy today. Break. Come on. Break. Break. Good girl. So she's a little scared. Doesn't really know she can actually jump down. It's not very high. She can do it. It just takes a little motivating for her to feel confident about it. Come on. Place. Sit. Lots. No, lots. And there, you weren't able to see that, but she kept looking back inside of the Bronco, like, can I make a run for it? So that she does that when she's not feeling confident. Like, when we're doing recalls by the cul-de-sac at my house, she'll try to keep looking back at my driveway and my garage to try to go back in there. So that's just something we gotta work on, just building that confidence in her. Hey girl. And this is her view right now. Not much going on down here because of loud cars passing back. No, lots. No, lots. And I'm at a level 2, so that just shows me I need to go up. She's not listening. Lots. Went up to a level 4, and I just had to give her the command once, and she did it. So most likely that's where we're going to be at today, level 4 to 5. Girl. No, lots. No, lots. This wind is strong today. Tried doing some little warm-up drills with her now. I feel like she's nice and settled. No, lots. No, lots. Good girl. Follow. No, follow. Follow. Sit. she's automatically going into the plots when I give her the sit, and I'm totally okay with that because before she didn't want to go into the plots out in public. Good job, girl. It's probably going to be tricky for her because there's a place out there and the Bronco's open, and I know she wants to go inside of the Bronco. Come. 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 Sit. Good girl. So I just got to work her through that, show her that I don't want her to go into the Bronco. That's not what we're doing right now. This one sucks. So I'm going to keep working this with her, and then I'll eventually start making her way into the pearl. I'm sorry. That camera angle. So I just wanted to show you how yesterday I got her at the Barrels at Lowe's. We have this little concrete bench type of thing here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it on here. Up, follow, follow, sits, plots. Good job. So you can just do little drills like that with her, and then if you want, you can give her that break, kind of play with her, and then immediately give her that place command, kind of help her out by like pointing at it, showing her where you want her to go. No, plots. No, plots. There's people coming, cars passing by, so she's getting a little bit distracted, but it's okay. If she breaks, we're gonna go ahead and reset her again. I'm gonna just let her take in her environment, just like we do that priming process. I'll move her up there, let her hang out on that little concrete bench thing. But she's doing pretty good. But throughout our way down there, we're gonna do these fun little drills, and this is a great way to build up her confidence, to show her she can do a lot of things that she doesn't think she can. Bring out that crazy German Shepherd in her. Okay, so I had these two lovely ladies over there have about a 10-minute conversation with me about German Shepherds and Bryn, and they gave me their whole story about their dogs. And I had just had Bryn here in the plots, and she stayed there the whole time. She only broke once when she saw a man walking his two dogs. They were kind of pulling, so they were high energy, so Bryn got up and kind of wanted to check them out. But I just gave her the no and the plots, and I worked her back into the down. And then right after that, there was someone else walking their dog. That dog was a lot more calm, not pulling, not being crazy, so Bryn didn't even pay any mind to it. She just stayed there and hung out. So since she's been here in the plots, just observing all her environment, this is everything she's getting to look at. We're gonna go ahead and keep moving, making our way out here. I have more of these little planner things, so I'm gonna get her up there, do some follows, some place training, just keep it fun for her and keep her confident throughout this whole thing. So I have her here in the plots, just like the ones we were messing with out there. But these are a little bit longer, so I'm gonna attempt to have her recall to me just like she did at Lowe's. Might be a little bit challenging for her because there are people passing by staring at her. There's like some construction work down there, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully she does it. If not, I have the leash here to kind of help her and guide her through it. just waiting for that good eye contact, so I know she's focused on me, and then I'll go ahead and give her that recall. But I'm just letting her observe and take everything in right now. People passing by. It's not too busy today, but it's just like a pretty good amount of people today. Yeah, pretty girl's getting a lot of attention. Bryn, Bryn, come. No, come. Good girl. Sits. Flats. Good job. So very, very slow. It's okay, no big deal. There's a group of people walking by right now. I mean, she was slow to get up, a little confused. It's fine with me, because she was just taking in everyone walking by. Good girl. It's great. I'll let her observe, watch all these people pass by, as long as she doesn't get up and try to break it. And also, Jen, I'm not sure if I went over this on the videos already, but if people try to come up and touch your dog, we highly recommend telling them no thank you, she's in training, because then you kind of lose value in her. Which she loses value in you, because you're having constant people come up and pet her. The only people that should be petting her is trainers, or you and your family, close friends, people that are going to be in her life often, not just random strangers, because that does nothing to her. She either builds up anxiety or reactivity every time she sees people. She's like, oh great, this stranger's gonna come up and touch me. I mean, I know I don't like when strangers come up and touch me, so it's kind of the same thing for Bryn. So I'm just letting Bryn hang out here by the little turf area. We have these crazy little yappy dogs over here. As soon as we sat down, started acting fucking crazy. And Bryn didn't seem to mind. She didn't really care. She didn't react. She kind of just was a little bit iffy about going into the plot, but I worked her through it, and now she's just hanging out. We're right by the water fountains. There's not much going on today since, you know, kids are back at school during the weekday, but it's okay. It's good exposure for her. My crazy dog is acting like an idiot, but Bryn's just hanging out. How embarrassing for the owner. Let her hang out here for a while. I'll probably have some lunch. Maybe it'll start getting a little bit busier. I don't know. This is good for her. Good exposure. She's seen other dogs pass by her. People have come up to me, talked to me, and she has just been in the plot, being a good girl. All this chaos going on, and Bryn does not care. She's just hanging out in the plots as that psycho dog keeps on barking at everyone that passes by. And sometimes dogs do feed off of each other's energy, so it's great to see Bryn doesn't care. She's just hanging out. what they're barking at. They're just barking and going crazy. Maybe the birds? I don't know. That's very smart, lady. Very smart. So the reason why we don't do stuff like that is because it teaches them to build anxiety. Every time they see the dog, every time they see birds, they are just like, oh, I want to go chase them, I want to chase them, I want to chase them. And she let them chase the birds, which that she builds in that cue in her dogs all the time, that every time they see birds, they need to go crazy and act like complete idiots in public. And then she allowed them to come and like see Bryn and kind of bark in in her direction. So we just don't do things like that. We're not going to build cues into our dogs that are not beneficial at all. But you know, mistakes happen. Not everyone's educated. But I applaud you, Jen and Gabe, for actually taking the time out and letting us teach you and teach Bryn, you know, ways to make your life a lot easier, more comfortable, build a confident dog instead of a dog that's just crazy and has insecurity. Got some little birdies right here, right next to Bryn. Nope. Nope. Good job. Sits. Flats. No, flats. So I was kind of prepared for that. I was stepping on the leash just to make sure she wouldn't go far. And she did try to go after them. I mean, it's her instinct. So. Floods. No, floods. So you just gotta be prepared for those instances. I kind of knew she was gonna go for them because she's a German Shepherd. You know, they have these little cute birds passing by her super close. It's her prey instinct that all these dogs have to go after a bird or, you know, something like that. But this is a great example with that arousal curve. I saw her ears perk up. I saw her trying to go towards them, and now we get to see how she works through this. Good girl. No. And idiot owner right there that doesn't pay attention to her dogs. Doesn't even care that her dogs are going up into others' dogs' personal space. But anywho, Bryn did great. As I was saying, that arousal curve, you know, she's doing fine. See the birds getting closer. Her ears start to perk up. She's locked into the birds. She's keeping her attention on them. And that's that arousal curve. She's fine. She's just hanging out. She sees that trigger, starts escalating and escalating. But I was ready with the leash. I was stepping on it. You could always just tie it off to something like we do at home. Whatever it may be. It's gonna be you and Gabe usually out together, so maybe he could hold on to the leash. You could hold on to the e-collar, kind of work as a team, communicate it when you see those triggers around her, which she doesn't have many, but it's good to nip those in the bud. Follow. So we are leaving the pro now, making our way out. Probably gonna stop at a coffee shop first. No, follow. Follow. Good job. So she's a little excited. She knows we're leaving. She wants to go back home. She did really good. I'm super proud of her. She didn't react to any of the dogs that were acting crazy. She listened to me. I was able lunch, and she was just hanging out. Good job. Follow. Just want to show you the process of us leaving. So I just want to show you the process of us leaving. There's a little bit of the obstacles here that are pretty fun. Not obstacles, but we'll use them as obstacles. Up. Follow. Up. Follow. Good job. Follow. Good girl. Up. Good job. Sit. Lots. And that's how you could do the stuff that I was doing with the barrels at Lowe's. Just have her, I mean, you gotta see also like if it's gonna be comfortable for her. So I had her on my left side as I was walking up, so it was easy to just give her that up and then keep her in the follow. And then just give her that sits, plots, let her hang out here. It's just a great little way to show her she could be a confident dog. She doesn't have to be scared. I mean, you saw earlier she was kind of iffy about jumping off the Bronco, and look at her now. She's doing some cool things. Good job, girl. Want a treat? And she's very treat motivated now, so that's going to help us with all of this to build up her confidence, because she gets rewarded by doing these cool little things. I'm gonna challenge her a little bit. I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it, but we shall see. So there's a large gap right here. I want to see if she'll be able to recall to me over here. It's a little tricky because I can't really hold out my hand because I have the phone in one hand and the remote in the other. Come, please. Bryn, come. Bryn, come on, please. Please, come on. Good job. Sits. Good girl. So, I mean, didn't really work out as I planned, but it's okay. She still got up here. I was able to just give her the place command and she was able to jump up. So, progress. So much progress being made with her. We're at a coffee shop. There's doggies over there. I'm waiting for my coffee, and Bryn's just hanging out here in the sits. So Jen and Gabe, you guys can feel comfortable taking her into like small places and just letting her hang out. Doggies are right over there. She's been exposed to a lot of dogs. As long as you advocate for her space, you know, she'll do just fine. I have a tight leash just in case those dogs do try to, you know, come towards her. Flats. No, flats. No, flats. Good girl. So I want to put her in that down just to make her feel a little bit more relaxed. And I am stepping on the leash just in case something happens, which I don't think it will, but you never know. For sure going to reward her for that good behavior. you.